Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidwaram Sadgurum Brahmavidwaram Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahavidyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om everybody. Welcome back to today's chapter 17, Satsang with Swamiji. So we are all set. Better let's start. Let us get going with Swamiji right away.
Yes, please.
आनंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। We saw in the last class three types of food, and also we saw Sharirika Tapasya, the penance undertaken at the body level. Now, tapas at the Vani speech level, tapas at the mind level is being described. Tapasya means conscious self-denial, all those things which disturb, and concentrating on of energies and sense organs, holding them in a high degree of focus is called tapasya, tapaha. It is not forbearance, it is by choice undergoing rigorous discipline or denial, self-denials. Now, this is very important shloka for all of us, 15th verse. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. This is called tapasya. See, the body, speech, and the mind. Through these, we interact with the world outside. Body by behavior, by our movements. Vani by speaking to others by speech, and entertaining thoughts through mind. Because thought is required to act. What do you mean by tapasya at the speech level? Bhagavan says, first one, anudvegakaram vakyam. First one, If this we can follow, no matter who is the other person, other side, standing in front of us, we will be transported to a spiritual realm. Anudvegakaram. Udvega means causing disturbances, anxiety, stress by our speech in others. This all of us have to learn without exception how to talk without causing any disturbance in the minds of others. Anudvegakaram. First one. When we talk, others get agitated, disturbed by our words, choice of words, tone, intentions. That will later on come manasik tapasya. We hurt people. And we cause great damage to others. And same thing will come to us back again with greater intensities. I'm going slow. So speech restraint is very, very essential for physical health, mental health, for good relationships, and also for spiritual progress. So be conscious of what you speak, with whom you speak. We hurt children, we hurt elders, we hurt friends, colleagues, subordinates. Husband hurts wife, wife hurts husband. Children hurts parents, parents hurt children. Mrudu Bhashi, Bhagwan Ramji, Mrudu, very, very tender, it's a spiritual discipline. Reactions, like instant coffee. These are all not good sign for spiritual seeker. We pollute ourselves and we cause tremendous disturbance in others. First one. Second is Satyam, truthful. Speaking truth is essential. So Satyam, Priyam, Hitam. These three things are important. Satyam Vada, Priyam Vada, Hitam Vada. Satyam Vada, speak truth. But important point. All truth need not be spoken. First of all, every truth need not be uttered, need not be spoken. Not necessary that everyone should be told everything. Certain truths disturb others. That's not required. So we hurt others by speaking to somebody about Tera to ganda hai. Maybe ganda. Physically, I'm talking. But you can convey it in a sweet manner, not in a hurtful manner. Somebody is dying. You need not tell the truth. Oh, doctor said you will die in 2 days, 3 days. Need not be. Somebody told me some secret. I did not share with everybody. Not required. It may be truth, but not relevant for other person. It may be relevant for other person, but by telling the truth, the other person will get more disturbed, more scared, not going to help him in any way. Use your discrimination and no, don't share the truth. Some people tell me, स्वामी जी वो आपके बारे में ऐसा सोच रहा है. ऐसे मुझे तो बोल दो, सोच रहे तो क्या कर सकते हैं. माई जॉब इज टू मार्च टुवर्ड्स डिविनिटी. I don't care. But many people get disturbed. First of all, some people confide to me. I will not share with anything. So many people confide. They say, this is a thing happening to our life. I said, no problem. I wish you all the best. May you come out of all the problems. But I don't talk. Unless it is necessary, a good news is sharing to be shared. Otherwise, it need not be spoken. If you want to speak, speak truth. And lie also need not be spoken. Why should we tell lie? Even a lie is spoken to make others more disturbed for our benefit. Manipulative speech. So first is don't create any disturbance in the other's mind. Be truthful and priyamvada. Even the truth, convey it in a pleasant manner, not hurtful manner. If it has to be conveyed, convey. How to convey? Is it beautiful? Recently, last year, I got a video clip. Beautiful clip, video. Somebody shot very nice. The boy comes from school and he hands over a letter to mother. Boy sits next to mother and the letter says, your son is not fit to be in this school. He is not up to the mark. So we are cancelling his admission. So please choose some other school, but he is not fit to study in our school. That's the letter in English. Mother read it. Expression was, like that in the video. Oh. Then the boy just said, what third standard, maybe boy, fourth standard. He looked small, that boy, that age only. What's mom? What's in it, mom? He asked. Mom just hugged and said, no, no, my dear son, you are too intelligent, too capable. The school says they are not in a position to guide you further. So they requested me to put you in some other institution where your talents can be unfolded. See how she said. Then the clipping goes. After 30 years, this boy, holds many degrees, research, PhD, so many things. And he comes to mother's grave, cemetery. And there he puts a rose on the mother's cemetery and says, thank you, mom. He doesn't know that about the letter yet. Thank you, mom. I miss you. I love you. The mom nurtured him throughout. Became very educated, very matured, capable, intelligent. He reaches home to empty the stuff of his mother's room. And there he found one carton where all the papers are kept. Mom's stuff. Somebody left from mother's room to this place. He was reading one by one and he found this letter. That letter says, you are unfit to be in the school. We are cancelling your admission. Wishing your son good luck. He was shocked. Tears came from his eyes and said, thank you, mom. See, that teaches us how to speak. Hanumanji, when he met Ramji, wonderful communication skills. Wonderful. Looking at communication skills, Ramji to पहचान लिया हनुमान जी को because he was in the disguise of a Brahmana. He told Lakshmana, all the Lakshanas are there in him. So, anudvegakaram, truthful, priyam hitam. Even though you want to communicate a negative news, think how to convey positively. That the mother communicated to the child. And hitam vada, that which is beneficial. If I tell this truth, is it beneficial to you? Maybe truth about you, but does it benefit you? Does it harm you? Does it cause disturbance in you? So, anudvegakaram, no disturbance in the mother's mind. Satyam, so Satyam vada, Priyam vada, and Hitam vada. When we these three follow, first line when we follow, we save tremendous energy. Economy of energy takes place. Speak only when required. Speak truth. That too if it is beneficial to others, pleasant to hear, and beneficial to others. Even a bad truth you have to communicate. Communicate in a language of not hurting. That is the greatness of communication, as said in Bhagavad Gita. Then Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva. And then Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya. Daily reading scriptures. Very important. It is called Vedabhyayanam Vanika Tapasya. Says, just as a sadhu goes out for bhiksha, similarly, we should go out with the bhiksha patra to Shruti Mata, Veda Mata, every day. Bhiksha patra, please make me understand you. Give me knowledge. Bhiksha of understanding. So Swadhyaya is a committed practice of daily study. Daily study. That is called Swadhyaya Tapasya. Example is given. Like, philosopher's stone. Yes. Paras money. Transforms what? Iron into gold. But without reducing its size and shape, without creating any dent on it. Similarly, our speech must transform others. It's a beautiful thing. The Guru's words transform us. Another example, how we disturb others is when you good stick is a solid stick, not a bamboo with a hollow, solid stick. Throw it in the waters, in the lake. The stick goes inside, but comes out. The wood floats. Comes out for what? But it disturbs the water. Similarly, our words uttered to others. Therefore, second line is investing the right way. How do we invest this? First line is economy. That is, Swadvegakaram, Anudvegakaram Vakyam, Satyam, Priyam, Hitam. Control, conserve your energies. Invest them in Swadhyaya. Better do read something so that you can save time. Avoid unwanted talk. How is it possible? Only by committing ourselves to a scriptural study. Become Mauni Baba. Mauna means when required, talk, not prattling, not gossiping, not uttering every kind of statement and criminal waste of energy through speech. This is called वांगमय तपस. वाणी के द्वारा जो हम तप करते हैं, इसका स्वभाव, इसका स्वरूप. अब मानसिक तपस्या, माइंड में भी तपस्या करनी है. व्हाट इज मनो तपस्या? मन प्रसाद सौम्यत्वम मौनमात्म विनिग्रह भाव संशुद्धिरित्येतत् तपो मानसमुच्यते. मन प्रसाद सौम्यत्वम मौनमात्म विनिग्रह भाव संशुद्धिरित्येतत् तपो मानसमुच्यते. Now, मन प्रसाद सौम्यत्वम, मन प्रसाद सौम्यत्वम. Serenity of mind, mana prasadam. Prasade sarvadukhanam hanirasyopajaayate. Prasanna chetaso yasho buddhi paryavatishtate. Now, in that example, Bhagavan, we have seen that shloka in second chapter. Now, how that mind is manaprasadam. Manaprasada means peaceful mind, serene, tranquil mind, maintaining the tranquility in the mind. Superficially, a part of it, a small percentage of mind is enough to interact with the world outside. We don't have to disturb the whole lake. The Mahatma gives a beautiful example. We used to meet, we used to attend Samadhi, of course. His name is, I got a thought, so okay, reveal the name. Sadguru Shivananda Murti, great Mahatma. He said, while driving a car, right, how much percentage of mind is enough? Very small percentage of mind is enough to take care of safe driving. Don't have to invest 100% mind. The accelerator, the clutch, the brake, steering, gear, seeing, hearing the horns of others, cars, all that is happening. For all that, only part of the mind is enough. And rest of the mind, what you are capable of listening to music or talks or talking or phone calls or thinking or visualizing or planning. Think. So how much the driving is going on? A part of mind is doing it efficiently. But major part of the mind is involved in other activities. Similarly, for the entire samsaric activities of day to day, that Sadguru Shivanamurti Garu Ji used to tell that a part of mind is enough. Rest of the mind we need not disturb at all. It can be maintained tranquil. Only superficial, the lake is little ripples are there. That's enough. But just go inside, the water is still. That's called prasadam. So, lake without waves, sky without clouds, garden of sandalwood trees without serpents in it. See, beautiful, no? Full moon without its phases, full moon day. And a king without anxiety, or like a milky ocean without Mandara mountain, Parvata in that. Mandara mountain put churning, all milky ocean started vibrating. Commotion started. Or like light without heat, all the examples are given by Mahatmas. Ganeshwar Maharaj gives these examples. It's all like all that. Like light without heat. This is how the mind, all functions going on. But there is saumyatvam, prasada, tranquility. The major portion of the mind is undisturbed. Think. If I have to lift a pen like this, pen, how much energy is required to lift the pen? Physical energy, a small amount, that's enough. But do I need to use total energy and waste in this? More than like that? Not required. So just small energy is enough. Similarly, a little amount of attention to the world is enough. Major portion of the mind can be kept in tranquility by practice. But we gurgle, we create commotion, we dig the mind and then we disturb and we just disturb the waters and splash everywhere. It's a huge commotion is created in the mind. So, manaprasadaha, saumyatvam, kindness, good-heartedness, saumyatvam. The goodness is never given up in the mind, wishing good for all. Meaning, seedha sada vyavahar. No crookedness, no hypocrisy, no twisting of sentences of others. Saumyatvam. Then maunam, brutti mauna. Unnecessary. Mauna means mind mauna. Mauna means there are no unnecessary thoughts are arised. I share this in some of the classes I'm sharing with you also. There are so many Mahatmas. My father's younger brother is no more. He's a yogi. He was a yogi. Grahastha. Far advanced spiritually. He spent a lot of time with Gurudev also in Sandipani in 1967 or so. He was a lot working in Chinmaya Mission as a committee member in some place. He was a mathematician. Nice, great person. Highly advanced, very highly, deeply, in the deeper layers, he exists there. Very advanced spiritually. So, I always share this to some of them. Even this talk, we listen, one or two people know this. So, he has been training me right from childhood. So, a couple of years back, before he died, of course, sitting one day in his own house, I went to him. And he was sitting alone in a chair. So I asked him, Uncle ji, what are you doing? He said, nothing. Sitting quietly, he said. Then he said, there is no mind for me to do anything, he said. When I asked him, if there is no mind, how can you talk now? You are talking to me. There's a mind is required. Here came beautiful answer. I propose, it manifests. Very deep sadhana. I propose, it manifests. You came, the mind has started interacting with you. Suppose nobody is there, that interactive mind also doesn't exist. Mind gets rooted in my own self. There is no mind there to create agitations and all. It merges, meaning in silence. Undisturbed silence. Puja Gurudev, maybe I have told this. One of the talks, yajnas, and long back in Palakkad, Kerala. Morning talk. Gurudev was talking. I shared this too with many people in yajnas also. He was talking on Rama Geeta of Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki Adhyatma Ramayana. He was speaking. And there the mantra comes where mind is rippleless mind, thoughtless, like a nistaranga, no waves. Like a no waves, still lake, like that mind becomes still. Stillness. So Gurudev wanted to tell in the morning that On the seat of meditation, you should command your mind to become still, and that command should work, and mind become still. Withdraw and say halt. The mind should halt all the process of thoughts. He was telling that. That is the meditation you must learn. To that reach, height you should reach. He wanted to convey, but in the process, he halted his mind. He said, when I say halt, mind should halt. So that he was telling, when I say halt, mind should halt. And he halted his mind. So no movement for 15 minutes like that. 15, 20 minutes, no movement. People were sitting in the morning class. Then started, oh, he started saying, never mind, I made a mistake. I should have only told you to practice this, to reach this height. I should not have demonstrated. That is the control that they had over their minds. Minds they use, they propose, mind manifests. After Vyapara is over, when they're alone, shining in their own self. But that is the advanced state I'm talking about, these two examples. But that is called Maunam. Vritti Maunam. Not our Maunam where we don't speak physically, but mind is very active, very rajasic. Peace, Maunam. Atma Vinigraha, that is self-control. Mind is not allowed to disturb. Mind is not prompting, no promptings of the mind to go out and embrace the objects of the world. Maunam. Then Bhava Samshuddhi, purity of motive, honesty of motive. Intentions are pure. Intentions express the music of life. Intentions are always pure. When I say, wish you happy birthday, I must be present fully there. I must add my energies, pure sankalpa, love, everything, and say, happy birthday to you. May God bless you. So, fully packed, intentional, pure motive, the thought comes. That becomes a great blessing. Bhava samshuddhi. Iti etat tapaha manasa muchyate. This is manasik tapasya. Now, the next three types, tapaswins are told. Tapaswin, satvik tapasvi, rajoguni tapasvi, tamoguni tapasvi. Sattvic person, how does he do tapasya? Rajasic person, how does he do tapasya? Tamasic person, how does he do tapasya? He said now. Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapastत्रिविधं नरैः अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्युक्तैः सात्विकं परिचक्षते श्रद्धया परया तप्तं तपस्तत्त्रिविधं नरैः अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिर्युक्तैः सात्विकं परिचक्षते tapaha tat trividham tapaha naraihi taptam. Threefold tapasya, penance. Tapaswins are there. Threefold people, austerity, are practiced by three kinds of men. What is called sattvic tapasya, meaning practiced by sattvic people. Paraya shraddhaya taptam. That tapasya which is practiced with great faith, steadfast, with utmost faith, paraya taptam, paraya shraddhaya, supreme faith. Faith we already discussed. No doubt that story of Namdev when he was a kid. Father asked him to go he was a priest. He was a priest. Father, I am going out of station 2 3 days. Please give milk to Panduranga. The boy was about very young boy. He took the milk to Panduranga. He doesn't know what do you mean by Naivedyam. He says Naivedyam means Bhagavan will come and drink. That's what he understood. He cried. Krishna did not come. Panduranga again cried. Innocence. Father means दिखा के आ जाते हैं प्रसाद के रूप में दूध लेके आ जाते हैं. He brings back the milk after offering it to Lord. But this boy thought offering means Krishna will come and drink, sorry. After crying and pursuing, Krishna appeared and he drank the milk and went away. 3 days it happened. Fourth day, father came. Are you going to temple and giving milk? Yes. Krishna drank. He could not believe. He thought, you might be drinking. No, sir. No, father. Then he noticed the truth. Milk disappeared in front of him. Maybe the patra, the vessel, nobody is there but went up and he drank milk. Krishna. That is called supreme faith. Like faith, examples are in a congregation, community, in a village, they all announced, we all let us together, community prayer for rain. Everybody went. Only a small little girl went with umbrella. When you are praying, the rain should come. And how will I come back home? The rain comes. And that day, it did rain because of the faith of the little girl. She went with an umbrella. Everybody laughed. Oh, why you are bringing umbrella? But we are praying for rain. How can you come like that? That is faith. Now, aphalakangshibihi, this has been emphasized, desiring no fruit. Aphalakangshibihi yuktaihi satvikam parichakshate. They perform. So, shraddha plus nishkamata, because there is no aphalakangshibihi, there is no shraddha is there. Shraddhaya paraya taptam, steadfast is there. That is nishkamata also is there. Sadachara is there. Because sattvic, all these three put together, it becomes sattvic. Shraddha, faith, in general terms. In a larger context, you should understand what is faith as defined in the previous classes. No desire for fruits and a good conduct. Sadachara. Three put together, it becomes yuktaihi means sadachara. Yuktaihi. Yuktaihi said no. That apalakangshibihi yuktaihi. Steadfast. Or steadfast in good character. Sadachara. Discipline. By them, when they do perform tapasya, it is called sattvic tapasya. What about rajoguna tapasya? Satkaramana pujartham tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam satkaramana pujartham tapodambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. Rajoguni people perform tapasya not for anything but satkaramana pujartham. They want good reception, good honor. People should worship me. Therefore, they perform tapasya. I will go perform tapasya for this power, finance. I get powers. I make whole world bent down on their knees before me. That is the intention of tapasya. I want to be the king of this loka. I want to be do that. I want to be worshipped. I want to be honored. I want to be respected. People should consider me as powerful, learned, this or that, whatever desire you have. For that, I want doing tapasya. Satkaramana pujartham. I'm not criticizing, but the quality, that what is the quality of the tapasya? Suppose I want to become IAS officer. For what? मैं दिखाना चाहता हूँ. I make the people understand who I am. Therefore I become IAS or IPS. Second person says, I become IAS or IPS so that people honor me, respect me, accept me in society. I don't want to be nobody in society. I want to be somebody. That's why I'm pursuing. मैं कुछ करके दिखाऊंगा, बन के दिखाऊंगा. Intention is not to serve society as IAS, serve society as IPS. It's a power. So let me learn now. I got this opportunity to serve country, set right the systems wherever they are wrong, whatever my capacities are. That's not the intention. So satkaramana pujartam tapaha plus dambhena, that it is performed with dambha, hypocrisy, hypocrisy, hypocrisy. This have been said rajoguni, hypocrites, showing what you are not. Dambhena. Last year we read about a IAS officer, no story of the lady who cheated and then somehow she got into that IAS from Maharashtra. And then she demanded as a deputy collector, whatever she was posted. Then she demanded, "Oh, लाल बत्ती चाहिए, गाड़ी चाहिए, वो चाहिए." Too many demands. Unable to bear those demands, she was transferred to some place in Maharashtra again, Mumbai. But then when they started digging her past, then they understood that it is all false. So what does she want? Not serve, power, respect, honor. Ultimately, they found out it is all not correct. She is a liar. She cheated. She had hidden many facts of life. All wrong data submitted. Therefore, her services are terminated. Very purpose of all our positions. So, satkara dambhena chevayat. Kriyate, that which is done, tadiha proktam rajasam. It is chalam and adhruvam. Chalam means what? The the fruits, what we get out of it is chalam. Chalam means what? Results are chalam. Fruits are chalam. They can't remain for us. Chalam. Hmm? Like, unseasonal clouds which appear in the sky, making the whole, what you call, world resound with their thunder. Unseasonal clouds, they create havoc. How long they last? So these results are like that, chalam. They appear on the screen for some time. Results are not permanent. Initially, there are people respect. Later on, they think you're a fool. Then that person, suppose is a high officer, is the Rajasic person, Dambha, hypocrite, then he is posted somewhere in some useless department where people do not know that such a department exists. There you go and work. Go. Posted there. Posted and pasted for life. Chalam. Then adhruvam. Practices. They do practices, but they are called transitory practices. Adhruvam. It is their tapasya is adhruvam. It is not founded. It is not what do you call, rooted in stability. Adhruvam. आज करते हैं, नहीं कल नहीं करते, फिर परसों करते हैं. And they today they run after A, then tomorrow they run after B, then they know adhruvam, eagerness. रजोगुणी पीपल, यहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट किया, रिटर्न्स नहीं मिला एक दो महीने में, वहां पे इन्वेस्ट किया, वहां पे आ जाएगा, कहाँ जल्दी से जल्दी हमको पैसा वापस मिलता है, कहाँ से? अध्रुवम, running here and there is no stability of progress and prosperity. The tapasya is adhruvam. You can start multiple businesses, but make it dhruvam. If you're capable, you can start adhruvam. So these kinds of people, Rajoguni people's tapasya is like that. Now what about Tamoguni person? How does he do tapasya? मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतम् मूढग्राहेणात्मनो यत् पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्योत्सादनार्थं वा तत्तामसमुदाहृतं मूढग्राहेण. It's a foolish notion, foolish resolve, foolish resolve. Gurudev says foolish obstinacy by means of, then yat pidaya kriyate tapaha. First of all, foolish resolve, foolish obstinacy, मूढ़ग्राहेण, पकड़ के रखा है, उसी को रखूं, करूंगा उसी के करूंगा, बट उससे नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं, सब काइंड ऑफ थिंग, मूढ़, महामूर्ख, मूढ़ग्राहेण, foolish obstinacy, plus atmana yat pidaya, and they torture themselves by means of self torture. Murkha, they torture themselves. Plus, what is the purpose of the tapasya? Parasya utsadanartham, to destroy others. Tamoguni people perform tapasya with the sole intention to destroy others. Sadist people, so many people are there. They perform high tapasya per resolve, murkha, negative resolves. And their aim is, sometimes they fail, they say, तो ठीक है, मेरा नुकसान तो हो ही जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, बट उसका तो नुकसान होना ही होना है. So you are torturing yourself and torturing others also. Mudhagrahena, Atma Pidaya, torturing yourself. That kind of what you call tapasya is, what tapasya it is? Tamoguni people perform such kind of tapasya, tamasic tapasya. Tamasic tapasya. So sattvic tapasya practiced by sattvic people, Rajoguni tapasya practiced by Rajoguni people, tamasic tapasya practiced by tamasic people. See? So this is how three types of tapasya was mentioned. Now comes three types of dhanam, charity. Now friends, in Mahabharata, there's a huge sub-chapter called Dana Dharma Parva. For human beings, one of the most important practice is dhanam. Dhanam. Without kindness, the world cannot exist. Three important values were told by Maitreya Maharshi. Somewhere he mentions very clearly, repeats, The world needs what? Love, justice, and sacrifice. Sharing. Love, justice, and sharing. These three: love, justice, sharing are the three values which are required for the world. So if love is there will be justice and there will be sharing. Sharing at international level, national level, cooperating, each nation should cooperate with other nations. Not necessarily based on business. Business is a byproduct of it. That is, of course, it is there. But the very ability to help each other, ability to sustain the country between the countries, sharing, and justice, seeing all humanity as one family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, seeing that all people on the globe should get their food, clothing, and shelter. In that, there must be the sharing thought is required. Justice is required. If we don't have justice, thought of justice, nyaya, prema, nyaya, that is justice, and sharing is dhanam. Dhanam you can put. So this dhanam, one has to practice. And so many kinds of dhanam. Not necessarily only wealth. श्रम दानम, समय का दान और किसी के लिए दिया है. Spending your time, charity of time, precious time, for some constructive work, for some constructive way it is used to be with somebody, to make that person comfortable, without expecting anything in return. That will come. Shramadhanam, something physical. Somebody go and help. They are there. It's not that the world, if there's no kindness at all, the world can't exist. We see so many cases. Okay, oh, your mother is not well. I will cook food, or I will come to your house and cook food. Such kind of ladies help each other. Certain communities, certain means community, not groupism. Certain places where certain friends, whatever caste, creed, religion you belong to, but they're all one. So they help each other. Sharmadan, Samaya, Vidyadanam, sharing good ideas, empowering others with, with what you have. Plus Dhanam, plus Dhanyam, Vastu Dhanam. Oh, you need this, please take it. So without giving what we have, how can we expand our consciousness and feel that we are all one? I am one Atman, present in everywhere. How can that experience comes if we don't practice these things? And really, if that experience comes, can you keep quiet? This is mine, that is not mine. Can we be selfish? When I see every being's hunger is like my hunger. So when I'm taking food, I should ensure at least people around me are eaten. Dhanam. So Bhagavan speaks first. The Satvikam Dhanam. What is that? दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयतेनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतं दातव्यमिति यद्दानं दीयतेनुपकारिणे देशे काले च पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं स्मृतम्. Datavyam iti yad danam. That which gift, which is feel, it has to be given. Datavyam. See? Ought to be given, which is to be given. Datavyam Iti datavya. It's a duty to give. देना ही देना है. This is my duty to give you. That's it. Responsibility, accountability. How can I keep quiet when without taking the without thinking about the welfare of the members of the community? Dadavyam. It is a duty to give because we are given many things by the Lord and we receive many gifts. Datavyam iti. That danam which is given as a sense of duty. Diyate and what? Anupakarine, to the one who does not do any service in return. Meaning, no expectations. Anupakarine. I know that in a movie, I think long back, it's a good movie, Shararat, I think. There's an old age home. This actor was punished by judge to spend time with that old age old people for 3 4 months. And these actions and very old age people are all living there. Very good famous actors have acted there. And then um, one of the scenes of the day is that particular place is some old lady was dropped by son. And that lady that hugs the son, mother says, her son, stay here, mother. It is a old age home. He left her. No problem. You'll be comfortable here. I am having lot of duty. मैं नौकरी बहुत करता हूँ. आपका देखभाल कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ. इसलिए मैं आपको यहाँ पे रखने आया हूँ. ये अच्छे लोग हैं. आप जो कुछ भी है हमें फोन कर दीजिएगा. मैं तुरंत आपके पास हाजिर हो जाऊंगा. And mother also blesses him. May you be well. May you ठीक से खाना, ठीक से काम करना बेटा, अपने ख्याल रखना. All that she gives overpowering love. And behind 2 3 old people talks among her. ये तो ये बुढ़ी जानती नहीं है. ये हमेशा के लिए छोड़ने आ गया. वो कभी आने वाला नहीं है बेटा. ये बुद्धू ऐसी सब उसको बहुत आशीर्वाद दे रही है, बहुत प्यार कर रही है. ये समझता नहीं, ये समझती नहीं है. द मासूम है, वह बच्चे जैसे व्यवहार कर रही है, इनोसेंट है. ये भी सुन रही थी दूर से लेडी. वो बाटा चला गया. शी टर्न्ड एंड सेड, आई नो ही विल नेवर कम टू मीट मी अगेन, बट एज ए मदर इट इज माई ड्यूटी टू विश हिम ऑल द बेस्ट. मेरी जो कर्तव्य जो है, सेंडिंग गुड संकल्पास एज ए मदर, आई डिड इट. आई नो ही विल नॉट कम बैक टू मी अगेन टू टेक केयर ऑफ मी. अनुपकारिणे. You have given some money to beggar. You expect anything in return? किसी को खाना खिलाया. What is it you expect in return? Or some people deliberately take for a month. They know, you know that they will not return to you. They are cheating you or whatever it is. But they need it. Dhanam is required. They need it. But they can't give you. Give. Give to the person. So dhatavyamati yaddanam diyate anupakarine. Think. So when I see give dhanam to others, I see myself in others. Service के बारे में first important. Seva is seeing oneself in others. Others are not different from me. If I realize the truth, I'll understand I am everybody, everyone, everything is me. This is my cosmic body. I will nurse my body. Anywhere anything happen, I nurse my physical body. I have a cosmic body. When I realize the truth in experience, The whole universe is my physical body. Whole mind is my mind. I'm illuminating all the totality again. So where is the question of selfishness? When others are completely absent, when everything is me, where is other? Anyway, that is higher dimension. Anupakarine. Deshe kale cha patre cha. So when we are giving danam, anupakarine, don't see anthakarana of others. आपको जो करना है आपका कर्तव्य है कर देना. वापस देगा कि नहीं देगा, कैसे देगा, क्या, अनुपकारिणे. It is a duty. Then give in a right time and right place. This is very important. Right time and right place. So the beauty of is that um, the wrong place to wrong person in wrong time, there is no use of that dhanam. It is like giving a walnut or sugarcane that product produce to a person who has no teeth. प्यार से दे रहा हूं, खा लेना. Or it is giving a kheer, payasam, kheer on a flat plate to a crane. He can't eat. So, the worthy person in right time and place, we must give. Second very important thing in dhanam, when we give any padartha, listen, very important. You need an object. So I gave padartha, dravya I gave, material I gave. The phalam, the fruit is beautiful. The fruit is, it purifies my mind and intellect. Though it is a gross gift, it purifies my mind and intellect. So that charity is called great thing. So that charity where there is no मन की शुद्धि बुद्धि की शुद्धि नहीं होती जिस दान में, that dana is only for namesake. Dana is only for namesake. So dhanam is dharmam. The secret of dana is where dhanam is thulam, phalam is sukshmam, deshe kale patre cha. Very good. Meaning, the right time and right place and right, that should be given. Not like Gurudev used to say. One boy asked uncle, uncle, when you go to America, get me a car, toy car. Uncle returned after 20 years and he brought toy car. And searching for the grand nephew in the airport. But nephew is like a palm tree now. He is looking down upon the uncle because his height is more than uncle's height. And the uncle took out from pocket and gave, please, you asked me 20 years back, you should appreciate my memory. I love you so much. He threw that piece and crushed it under his feet. He said, I don't want this bike now. Or this car, toy car. Get me new car. So that time, that place, when that age, the toy car would have been appreciated. But right now, no. So, क्या फायदा? So, deshe kale patre cha. Patre means right person. So, anupakarane, pratyupakaram is not there. Asamarthaya, samarthaya pi, nirapeksham diyate. Without expecting, whether it is samartha vyakti or to return, capable of returning, or asamartha vyakti, incapable of returning, it doesn't matter. Nirapeksham diyate. Expecting nothing in return, that dhanam is given. Deshe, that is, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Deshe means the right place. Like dhanam given in any tirtha kshetra, that phalam is different. Kurukshetra adav, kale, Sankranti adav, on festival day dhanam, like we say Akshay Tritiya kharidulo. But where is a specific dhanam day is there in the festival? I don't know. This day, the whole nation should give dhanam, not Diwali gifts and all. Diwali gifts and all that. 100 grams of badam packed in a huge dabba, criminal waste of energy of thermodynamics, third law. I don't have time to explain now. It is only for दिखावटी. इतना बड़ा बड़ा डब्बा लेके आते हैं. Oh, you open it and then gift paper and डब्बा open करो, वहां पे इतना सा होता है. Yes, hypocrisy, cheating. दुकानदार वाला खरीदने and pay through your nose. The cost of badam is maybe 50 rupees and the dabba is 400 rupees more. I may be a little exaggerating here, but that is the spirit you take behind my sentence. Plus patre, shadanga vidveda parage. A very learned man, very nice person, very honest person. He needs some kind of help. Okay, this is called sattvic danam. So it's a duty, expecting nothing, giving it to a anupakarine, one who sees no return service, deshe kale cha patre cha, in right place, right time, to the right person, deserving person. If it is given, that danam is sattvic danam. It will make your sattvic दान का फल क्या है? अंतःकरण की शुद्धि. You feel so happy, joyful within. No kinds of mental troubles, mental disturbance. But manasika troubles are more dangerous. So I stop here. I took little extra time today, but I wanted to complete this sloka also. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Thank you. हरि ओम.
Thank you everybody for joining today. And sorry, we took a couple of minutes more than usual to start. So tomorrow, Sunday, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, we have our Vedanta class, which is a hybrid class. You can join at the mission or online. We are doing chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita. So those who are attending, we'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, next week. Thank you.